Tonight, we're learning more about the man held in police custody for Monday's mass shooting. 21-year-old Bobby Cremo III appears to have left a trail of violent social media posts. Before the 4th of July shooting that left 7 dead and more than 30 injured, he performed as a rapper, sharing disturbing music videos depicting mass murder. One of his recent videos shows him holding an American flag in a staged classroom with what appears to be shell casings on the floor. We're blurring the screenshots of the video to not give him further notoriety. Authorities say they were called in September 2019 by a family member because of alleged threats that he was going to, quote, kill everyone.
Would this potentially have been enough for you to confiscate weapons or take some sort of action?
So in the case of September, the knives that Cremo possessed, they were confiscated and they were secured for safekeeping.
It's rifles and considering the social media posts and the videos that we have now seen.
So at that time, there was no information that he possessed any firearms, any rifles. Would that be enough if he's making threats? It's a case-by-case basis.
Another video shows a cartoon wearing a shirt with his YouTube channel's logo on it, holding a long gun and being shot by police. In a tweet posted last year, Cremo can be seen draped in a Trump flag with the caption, "Spam." He's also apparently seen in a video that appears to show a Trump motorcade leaving an airport. His Twitter account has been suspended and the YouTube channel is unavailable.
We are reviewing those. Those are going to be a part of any investigation efforts by our task force investigators, Highland Park Police. We'll look at them and we'll see what they reveal.
Cremo had his own Discord server where his community could chat about memes and politics. The most recent post before the shooting was a picture of Bud Dwyer, the Pennsylvania state treasurer who shot and killed himself on live television in the 1980s, along with the caption, "I wished politicians still gave speeches like this." But is this behavior enough to sound the alarm legally?
It's possible that enough violent imagery, coupled with statements of intent to do harm, could rise to the clear and convincing level an Illinois court needs in order to issue a restraining order.
As investigators learn more about Cremo from his online presence, they have yet to determine a motive.
Investigators are very much furthering the investigation. They have been in discussions with him. I don't have anything to say about motivation thus far because it hasn't been provided.
This isn't the first time authorities examined disturbing social media posts in the wake of a mass shooting. The Parkland shooter posed with a gun, showing his, quote, arsenal. The alleged killer in Uvalde posted a photo of 2 AR-style semi-automatic rifles.
Would you recommend that community members in this community or others flag police to that kind of information? You said you weren't aware of it beforehand. If you were aware of it, could this have prevented something like this, considering the red flag laws and other laws here in the state?
Absolutely. If the public sees something that is concerning online with anybody, they should notify the social media network it's posted on. They should notify local law enforcement. And that's when we get involved and we conduct an investigation. Law enforcement's going to do everything they possibly can to ensure the community is kept safe. But if we don't know about it, it's hard for us to investigate.
Okay, Dasha Burns joins us now live here in Highland Park. So, Dasha, I want you to walk our viewers through this. Yeah. Illinois has a red flag law. Police were called to the suspect's home years ago. They confiscated his knife collection because they were afraid. There was also fears that he'd commit suicide. So how does that young man then buy an AR-15 legally?
I think this goes to show just how difficult it is to prevent something like this with the current laws and the current systems that are in place, because there are multiple agencies at play here, right? You've got local police, you've got state police, you've got federal laws as well. And red flag laws here in the state, they're still new. They went into effect in 2019. And so this is something that the state's attorney's office today was talking about, that people need to be more aware of these red flag laws. Police didn't know about these videos. They hadn't been flagged to these social media posts, as they said there. Perhaps if they were, or if community members did reach out, this could have been prevented. But these laws are still complicated and murky, and not all agencies are always in coordination here yet.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.